Alright, hello, welcome on in. Today the plan is just to get over some art block I've got going on. So what we're gonna be doing is just some basic warm-ups, like actual warm-ups, not like a doodle that develops into a drawing, and some studies. And I'm just going off of what's off the top of my head, from what I remember, from stuff that I remember helps me. So for warm-ups, there's basically technical warm-ups and then organic warm-ups. Technical warm-ups are basically just things like drawing lines, drawing intersecting cross sections. So like you draw dots, you don't have to line up. The end goal that you want to be able to connect them in as straight a line as possible. They don't have to be perfect, but the whole point is to kind of get yourself warmed up. So, technical is basically lines. Possible. It's good for if you do backgrounds. Kind of get into the flow of it. Try to draw with your elbow as opposed to your wrist because it'll help. If you draw a lot, then it'll keep you from damaging your wrist long term. And this one is pretty good for accuracy. One sec. Sorry about that. Hello. Hi. I had to help with some surprise groceries fast, but I'm back now. Oh my god, Asperry Leo, welcome on in. Hello. So basically the rundown for all of this. I just want to do some study drawings. I want to do some warm-ups because I've been feeling kind of bad, kind of rough about my art. What do you mean, damn, it's over? What do you mean, damn, Vern's back? Alright, I'll go. I'll leave my own stream, I guess. As hell. But thank you. Thank you for coming in to support me. I don't know, man. I've been in a slump with my art because like I think because I burnt myself out I basically pulled an all-nighter to finish a project of mine, and it took me out. And I've come to notice that after I do like a big project like that without any sort of reasonable break or reason, it causes like a huge problem, and I get tired, and then I just don't do what I need to do. I can't keep up, and then I'll try to draw something and it doesn't look like something that I know I can do. It looks subpar to me, and then I have a whole complex. So today, all we're gonna be doing is just technical drawing, or not even technical drawing, just technical warm-ups and organic warm-ups and stuff like that, and then some study drawings. For the study drawings, we're gonna do a mix of gesture and then a mix of actual like study. Because the difference between study drawings are gesture is just to kind of focus on the movement and the flow of it, right? And study is you're trying to break down the structure to the point that you understand it. Gesture drawings can be part of study drawing, but not every study drawing is part of gesture drawing, right? Get it? Yeah, so some pretty popular technical practices are lines. Up for that. Hi, welcome in, Anna. We're just doing some technical drawing right now. Gesture's always really fun. I think because you can get the flow of it. But if you want to break down anatomy and you want to figure out, I guess, the necessary structures on what makes up things that you see, right? Then study is what you have to do. Because it's like I'm just gonna, so like if we were to do like a gesture drawing of a hand, right, then you can do it like I could draw it like this, and you could tell it's a hand, right? There's no actual structure to it. It's mainly just stylized. It's mainly just the bits and pieces. It's a lot easier to do gesture drawings if you're aware of the structures that you're drawing. So this would be like gesture. You can tell like flow of the fingers and whatnot. But if you want to do like study drawing, then you'd basically breaking it down. What shape does the hand? So you've got your little triangle that comes here. Thumb kind of adds an extra rectangle. Sometimes it curves up. It's not very awkward. Kind of curves up like that. Got the knuckle. I'm drawing this very fast to just try and illustrate a point, but it's basically like that. You kind of want to get the details in for the stuff you're drawing. Yeah, gestures with like actual live drawing. Man, sorry, I am bouncing up and down. It's not you guys, I swear. There's a lot of sudden activity in the house. But yeah, that's basically the main difference between like a gesture drawing and a study drawing. It's just structure versus movement, I guess you could say. And then I actually have, so I set up my thing so that I actually set it up so that if you guys want to draw along, we have little studies. They're all fully clothed. I did not turn on the nude option. I have them all as clothed models. They're just wearing stuff like nude wear or something. But so yeah, when it comes time, probably do. When I feel warmed up, we'll probably do studies together. For basically organic warm-ups, there's things like the method where you and it just kind of gets you used to drawing the more inorganic curves and stuff like that, as opposed to straight lines that you get in technical drawing. We've got, there's one where you do like spirals. There's one where you do ellipses. I saw one where I haven't tried it myself, so I'm not sure if it's one that I like doing. But there's one where you basically draw. So it's to help with like accuracy and whatnot. And it's basically asking a Mario mushroom. And they're like, it doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to like does not. I don't think I like that one. I'm gonna stick with the bean. Means there's drawing a cube for technical drawing, just so that it helps you get familiar with 3D spaces and placing. Oh. They named the cookie. Hey. Like, are they like class names where it's like, oh yeah, this is the pillar, this is the roller? Or they have like names like Gertrude. Brutal. Why would you give age? All grandma age. It would. For warm up, nothing has to warm up. Nothing's crazy. I think something that's difficult, hard to people starting out with is it's so tempting to do like little sketch lines. So like say trying to draw something at the eye, and you want to do the hair and you want to make it look nice. So you're like so you kind of go over your like that's fine. But it's kind of gonna hurt you in the long run, and it's gonna hurt. Because one, you're gonna get tired. Two, it's gonna make everything look choppy, and if that's like a stylistic choice where you want things to look choppy, that's more than fine. But it's gonna help you a lot if you learn how to have confidence with your Aspen. No, it is not. Not a call out, I swear to God. This is just something that like I know I get into the habit of. And again, it's gonna help you so much if you get line confident. Like it's I feel like it's just good for everyone, and it helps you draw with your elbow rather than your wrist. Because that's what I noticed when I started doing it. This is all like opposed to if you do it with line confidence, right? As opposed to doing it with her. looking a lot smoother. And again, it's all a stylistic, but it's gonna help much for like your carpal tunnel and stuff like that. Because I know in high school when I didn't have the problem as much in high school simply because I bought a lot of pens, and so I would just draw with pens instead of with pencil. So it made me get used to line confidence very, very fast, and it's something that I need to get back into. Just drawing with solely pen. It also makes you faster if you're not like re-etching line over line over line. It kind of like takes out the extra time that you would readjusting everything. That's pretty much our little warm. Does everyone feel pretty warmed up right now? Do we feel like we're ready for a little class sketch session? I know there's like a second lag, so I'm gonna go with files. Alright. You can't see it because my little sprite is covering it. However, so the site that I am using is, I'm gonna write it down for anyone who might want to use it and leave. So the site I use is lineofaction.com, at least for study drawings, because it's very good for things like croquis. And pick between different aged models, female, or even they added a new feature for like non-binary presenting people, which I think is really good. And they offer, you can either do a bunch of studies at the same time, so like and they're all 30 seconds, or you can do a class session, which basically breaks up different length studies into a singular session. And I think there's like a 5-minute break for the one that I picked, because I picked the 30-minute one. So for the 30-minute one, we get 10 30-second poses, six, five minutes, and then the last one is 10-minute pose. So for the 30-second ones, that's basically just getting the gesture, the form down. The 1 minute one is more for giving a little more structure but still focusing. And then 2 and 1 are basically, that's what you would use to really try and capture the detail. Make it look recognizable instead of abstract. But if you want to do reference drawing or study drawings, I can't recommend, because they have figure drawing, they've got animal drawing if you want to draw animals. They started doing backgrounds, but I think that's only for people who subscribe. I haven't tried. They've got a 360 view option, and then hands and feet, like solely hands and feet pictures that you can study. Everyone is pretty up to snuff, pretty ahead, and add it up for anyone who needs it. I can make it a little bigger. So let me know if you guys can see what you need properly. You can do this stuff with a pencil or on your tablet, crayon, you know, whatever works, whatever feels. All set, roll. Sense of time. It helps if you are doing a gesture drawing to kind of look at the whole section of and not get too much. So this starts our first 30-second. Let's go. "30 seconds goes by very, very fast. Get faster than this. It gets start to like know what to spot the more you practice it. I haven't practiced it. I saw someone say that when you're doing stuff like it helps to kind of your own sort of right. So, and I'll get into that in just. Hard to make. Was it? Now we're on the. I didn't finish that one. Here. Have them overlap if you're. That's fine. Use whatever room you have. Really like this one. I always like kicking. It's one of those things where like I can tell where the movement of everything is. I think what really gets me is the more subtle ones, because you have to show movement, kind of a gentle hand, and it's something that it's difficult to show the true like nuances of the poses when you don't have any facial features to rely on, at least for the 30-second one. I'm not that bad. But so that's some of our 30-second poses. Next, we are our 1 minute. 1 minute is a little kinder than 30 seconds, but it's still kind of hard. Because at that point you're like, oh, I can get the whole pose in, but I have all this extra time, what do I do? Like, that's the difficult part. Have a start. 1, go. And I have a whole like 15 seconds left. This guy's really good. I really hope this is like, it should be like, it's for education. Good. And they're all clothed. It's just like, I would argue like, a fun thing about line of action is sometimes you'll get a lot of team poses and you're like, oh my god, so many times. And sometimes there are poses you skip, because you can skip a pose. That's one I'm gonna have to like. Or second to last one, the next one. It's always really good to find like your anchor for the pose, which I haven't been doing. Typically your anchor is gonna be like the torso part, and then you like focus and worry about that. This is just, and then this is our last one. pile these on. Look at you work for. I'm trying not to be critical of. I know it's art block, and I know I'm very out of practice. But at the same time, I know and I wish I could do better. I think Aspen had the term for it, but I can't remember. Effect. I nailed this one. This one's pretty good. There's no doubt about that. So next is gonna be our 5-minute one. We have 2 of those, so it's gonna be this one and then another one. And then I think after that website, yeah, take a 5-minute stretch. So we're gonna do that after these 5-minute ones. And then after we do like the gesture drawings and we finish that little session, I'm probably just gonna draw some hands. Just for the practice. Hands and feet. Because feet is something that you need to learn how to draw if you want to get used to like perspective and all that. Because they're really good for like showcasing perspective and like the placement of something in space. Really good. Upsetting. Upsetting that you have to be good at feet to be good at art. Or like to have like a solid grasp on it, you know? You don't have to be crazy good. That's for a different reason, but it helps. It helps so much. I'm gonna start the 5-minute one in 5 minutes for the brush. 5 minutes for the one like I really like, because it makes me feel like I really have a grasp. It gives me plenty of time to look at everything. Because a big part about drawing and study drawing is you can build up your obstacles. So in order to do that, you have to look at stuff. You need time to look at stuff. Reaches, and this is what I mean when like talking about visual arcs. And it doesn't have to be perfect, but it helps have like a better. I'm not like a teacher. Fantastic artist, however, someone who pulled myself to this spot through sheer spite, exhaustion, because when I was younger, I hated art so much. I hated making something and having it not come out the way that I pictured it in my head, which is difficult because I already struggle with picturing things in my head. It's not an easy thing to do. do it since I'm on a tablet, but if you're not, get everything on the plane that you need. Draw face. It's really impossible to do this simple. Going. I have to make it good. And you have the button right there if you have the keys. "30 seconds. First 10-minute one that we've got. Pretty straightforward. Again, there's not a lot of movement in it. Larger and still has like that curved spine that human. Shoulder area. Sometimes it gets difficult, kind of action. You can't see. Which, if you're practicing shading and stuff, it's awesome. Fantastic thing. But if you're trying to, like, see what goes... makes it hard. 2 whole minutes. I was freaking out because I didn't know if I'd have time. I have plenty. Shade it if you want. Like, if you have time for it, if you have extra time. Guess there's no break for this. I thought there was. Maybe it's just the hour one. Because this one is the 10-minute one. I'm gonna see if we can find like a brighter picture for our 10. Pretty bright. Yeah. There's still plenty of brightness, but because she's outside, you have plenty of like background to separate the model from the background, and you can tell what is where. The last one you couldn't. Makes it hard. Got 10 minutes. I always undershoot the head. like it, yeah. When you're doing body drop, it is recommended that you start yourself. It helps with understanding the concept of the body. It helps sort of the way that like gravity like on the body and how it positions. Guys, but I ended up checking out moving. But I finally got to meet gonna be me friend and then something about you're gonna feel bad first, and then when you look over them a second after, I think, like a day or two of ignoring because it feels bad, you realize, oh, I can tell what I was going for. I could tell what the yeah, 37 seconds. Yes, that's a lot more. That's did it. It was only 30 minutes, but no, like even if you just do 30 minutes a day, you'll be like set. You'll be in a really good spot for like you'll be in a really good spot for figuring out how you want to break things down, how you want to think about it. You're all kind of turducken. Both. I'd say we'll take like 5 minutes for. Hey, welcome on in, Asher. We're just doing some study drawings. We just finished. We just finished doing figure drawings. So now, we're gonna do some hand practices. I'm not gonna be doing a class for this one, but we are gonna be doing 5-minute hand drawings. Feel free to draw along if you want. We're gonna. We like it. I haven't done these in a while, so hopefully, out okay. most difficult thing because it's just bone, this bit of skin. Very hard with like big hands. I've seen people character but with and that amazes. Like they do such my character had like a and it never fully healed, and they'll show that. They'll show like the part of the pink properly. So bizarre to see. Amazing. Hello. Oh boy. I'm gonna see. The next one I'm just gonna pause. I'm gonna take as long as I possibly can on it. Study it. I'm gonna make sure I understand the structure of it. Alright. If you have a hand holding something, I feel like it's draw what it's interacting with. Because that way it'll just be for you to figure. It's like an automatic. Got these. I'm just very fast, but say this is your. I think land use. But they kind of overlap a bit around it. Doesn't fit like snugly to the bone, but it adds that. Yeah, there is bone inside. I say kind of loop, like you're. like a bit long, but not in like actual just pulled further inward. I'm gonna be good at art one day. You know what I mean? I really want to be. I gotta do my studies. Easy. Problem. I don't know how to zoom in. Line of action. I feel like doing little like I want. Thing leads. Because sometimes, in order to get something to feel realistic, you just have to add one single minute detail. And it's infuriating. Downright. Oh wait, hold on. They kind of curve. The knuckles all curve. Figured something. And if you want to show the perspective of fingers, sometimes you can just like straight up draw the nail at like an angle, and it'll help illustrate your point more. Like, sometimes it's just that easy. Setting. not to jog off. I'm right. It's been like months since I've done like a drawing, but this was bad. I think when it comes to drawing, the best thing to do is to just make sure that you a lot of observation drawing, because it's gonna build up your life. I'm gonna call it a night for you. Really appreciate everyone. And hopefully another one of these. I really liked it, and I think I need these. I think it'll help me quite a bit. So with that, bye-bye.